unexpected to see you here this early.
Yeah, I try not to make a habit of it. But I was assisting Cunningham in an emergency. So what's your excuse?
Well, I wanted to talk with Steve, and I figured if I came in this early, I wouldn't run into everybody else wanting to talk with Steve. How was your surgery? Was it difficult?
No, it wasn't bad. Long, but not very complicated. It's funny. I was expecting to be assisting Rick when they first called me. I mean, I've been working with him so often lately at night that I just normally expected to hear.
Yeah, well, I understand that.
What I really wanted to say was how happy I am. I mean, when Rick called last night with the news about your license, Ellen and I were just delighted.
Thank you. I didn't realize he had called you.
Yeah, well, we never had a chance to see each other yesterday. We'd made tentative plans to have lunch with Alan, but somehow our schedules managed to put us in opposite directions all day, so we never touched base.
I see.
Leslie, listen, I knew the association would reinstate your license. It was a relief to hear the news.
Thank you.
So, are you going to start work this morning?
I don't know. I don't know exactly when I'm going to start work. That's one of the reasons why I had to see Steve this morning.
Well, I just hope you come back to us soon. We need you.
Thank you.
So, how's Laura doing?
She really seems to have been doing very well. Last night wasn't a particularly good night for her. She spent most of it in her room studying.
Yes, Rick told me she's really hitting the book seriously these days.
Yeah, she is. With very good effect, I must say. Her report card just arrived, and she pulled every one of her grades up.
Oh, that's terrific. Just hope she keeps it up.
I think she will, because she's very determined, you see, to graduate in January, and I hate to say it, go to college.
I know, Rick told me. By the way, do you know what time he's going to be in the hospital?
No, Monica, I don't. He was still asleep when I left this morning, and he didn't wake up to tell me his schedule.
Oh. Listen, Leslie, Alan and I really would like to have you over for dinner some night soon. I mean, any night this week that's convenient for you. We'd love to have you. And we want Laura, of course, too.
Thank you very much for the invitation. It might be a little difficult this week.
Oh, you have a full week?
It's not that. It's just, there are sort of a lot of considerations, and least of which right now is Laura's curfew. You know, she has to be in the house before 9 o'clock.
Sure, I know that, but I mean, I'm sure the court won't object if she's out with her parents.
Possibly they wouldn't, but, well, Rick and I have really been so absolutely firm on this one point. I don't think it would be fair to suddenly bend the rules just because it happened to suit our purposes.
Well, okay, then let's make it an early night. I mean, we'll just start early and make sure you're home at 9. Leslie, at least talk to Rick about it. I mean, we really would love to have you.
All right, I will talk to him. We'll see.
Good. Can I say something, Leslie?
Depends what it is.
Well, you of all people know that I've always said what's on my mind, and now I'd like to ask you something.
Okay, what is it?
Are you uncomfortable about being around me?
Uncomfortable? What question? Why would you ask something like that?
Well, I mean, I know we haven't had the best relationship in the past, but I really thought that was all behind us now.
Oh, it is? I don't do that.
Well, I hope so. It's just like, well, for instance, the day of the groundbreaking ceremonies, and right now, I just feel that you are on edge with me. I can't explain it, Leslie. It's just a feeling.
If I am on edge or seem a little, it's not you, it's, I'm on edge because of my work and all the problems I'm having with it. That's all. Honestly.
I understand. I really understand that, Leslie. I really want us to be friends. I mean, you know how fond I am of Rick and how proud I am of his appointment. And I really don't want any kind of past problems to become, well, a problem in our friendship right now.
No, I promise you. We won't let that happen.
Oh, that's great. Makes me feel so much better. Well, listen, I have to get back to recovery. Please let me know about dinner.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Hey, it's good to see you looking so well, honey. How you feeling this morning?
Oh, not too bad, all things considered. I'm just a little tired, though, after those tests that Dr. Levine ran on me yesterday.
Well, he has to do it to make sure that everything is healing properly.
I know, but they just seem more extensive than the tests that he ordered for me before the surgery, if that's at all possible.
Well, there's a reason for every one of them, so don't get discouraged, huh?
Yeah, okay. How was PJ this morning?
Oh, he's fine. I'm looking forward to another visit with his mother.
Did he say that to you?
Oh, yes, very clearly.
Good for him. I'm looking forward to seeing him, too.
Okay.
Good morning, Diane.
Morning, kids. Well, good morning, Todd, Jeff.
Hi, Pete.
How are you both today?
Well, we're up and at 'em pretty early, as usual. I'm glad I caught you both here together like this. What, Todd? Well, I've got some news from yesterday's tests, and I wanted to deliver it to both of you at once. After all, we've been perfectly honest with each other from the very beginning, right?
Levine, please, I can't stand the suspense. Tell us what you found out.
I'm going to, Diana.
I knew that there was a perfectly good reason for you to run all those additional tests yesterday.
A very good reason. I found you in a remarkable state of recuperation. So good, in fact, I had to run some more tests to believe it myself.
Thank heavens, you had me scared to death.
Yeah, you gave me quite a scare, too. Both of you, those serious professional expressions, huh?
Why don't you go ahead, Jeff, and finish it?
I'd be glad to. Well, I'm happy to say that I've gone over all the test results myself, too. And I have to agree with Todd. We both think you're in such good shape, Diana, that we're going to let you go home with Peter tonight. We would have said earlier, but we want him to put in a full day's work, you know.
Peter.
That's great news. You know, that's the best news you've given us since you took the bandages off, Todd.
Along with the good news.
Everybody,
There's the bad news.
remember?
I have just a few words of caution for you.
Sure, anything, what?
Well, just because you are doing so well, Diana, you may have a tendency to overdo when you get home. Now, that'd not only be foolish, it'd be downright dangerous. So I want you to promise me that you're gonna do everything you can to rest every day and not take on too much right at once.
It'll be the easiest promise I've ever made.
And I want to see you back here at least twice a week for testing. And make sure you're out of the woods completely.
Sure, I understand. No problem at all. I've got my mother at home and a full-time nurse for PJ. All I have to do is just sit around and rest. And whatever your orders are, I will follow them to the letter.
Good. Good. And I don't want you... I know you've been the best patient that I've ever had, and I just don't want to see you spoil that good record.
No, don't worry.
Just because I'm releasing you so early, okay?
I'll make sure that she doesn't.
Hey, come here. Congratulations, huh?
Congratulations. Thank you.
Can't wait to tell Heather.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff, we've got to get going and see the rest of our patients this morning. So, Diana, I'll see you later.
Oh, fine. Todd, thank you again for everything.
It's my pleasure. And I'll see you real soon.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Hey.
It's a wonderful home.
Yes, it really is.
Listen, I want you to call Mom right away. Tell her not to bring PJ here for his visit. I want to wait and see him this evening when I get home.
All right. I'll call in a minute. First, I just want to tell you again how very proud I am of you.
Why, for my speedy recovery?
Not just for that, for all the courage you showed before and after your surgery. And it still frightens me to think that if you'd listened to me, I might have lost you.
But you didn't. We're going to start a whole new life all over again. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to be the best wife for you.
You've never been anything less. Never.
Thank you.
Well, it's about the the shortest visit I've ever seen. What'd you do, say hi and split?
No, I looked in, but I thought that Peter and Diana should spend a little time alone together right now. I'll visit with Diana later. Hi. Audrey, Jeff. Good to see you. Well, how about your favorite doctor?
Hello, Jessie.
Oh, we're doing fine so far.
Glad to hear it.
Oh, Jessie, I have a surprise for you.
What?
You are going to lose your favorite patient on the 7th floor soon.
Who?
Diana. She's going home tonight.
Oh, that's wonderful, Jeff. Does she know about it?
We just came from telling her. Hey, if you'll excuse me, I've got to get back to work, Jeff. I'll see you later.
Right.
Audrey, it is nice to have you back.
Thank you, Todd.
Back too. Excuse me, Audrey. It's so good to have you back.
Thank you. Now, Jeff, I do hope that you and Heather will take Steve up on his invitation to dinner tonight.
Well, if you and your niece are still up to it, we'd love to.
Oh, that's good.
Come on. Let's go for a walk.
Oh, all right.
Tell me, how is your niece, considering everything she's gone through now?
Anne? Oh, she is fine. You see, her father had been ill for several years, so she knew that this was coming, and it gave her a chance to adjust to the fact of losing him.
Yeah, even so, it's never easy.
No, of course it isn't. But Anne has the most amazing view of life and death. I think that's partly due to her background. You know, she was a missionary nurse in Africa for several years.
Yeah, Steve was telling me. She sounds fascinating.
Oh, she is. Well, I think that you and Heather are going to adore her.
We are definitely looking forward to meeting her.
Good.
Listen, do you happen to know if Steve's still in the hospital?
Well, I just left him down in the lobby.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I have a message for you.
Okay, excuse me.
Yes.
Here you go.
Thank you, ma'am. When did he call?
Early this morning, he said he would contact you again.
Okay. Thank you, Bonnie.
Good morning, everybody.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Dr. Hardy. Leslie Weber's here. She's waiting for you in the cafeteria, and she wanted me to let her know when you came in.
Oh, good. Would you please call her and ask her to meet me in my office right away?
Sure.
Thank you.
Listen, Steve, you want to take a look at this?
Jameson again?
Yep, all he said was that he'd call back.
Well, I have something to show you, too. It came special delivery from Dr. O'Connor in New York.
Oh, is this that copy of Simmons' handwriting?
Yes, it is.
All right, I'll get it right over to Hapgood today.
Fine, I'll let you take care of that, Jeff.
Good enough.
Steve, are you rushing off somewhere right
Just
now?
to my office, Audrey. I'm going to meet Leslie there.
Oh, I'd love to see her and say hello.
Well, fine, honey. Come along.
Oh, good.
I'll talk to you later, Jeff, huh?
Good, Steve. I'll let you know what happens, all right?
Thank you.
I'll see you tonight.
Right.
Right.
Oh, Jeff.
Yes.
Listen, I see you left your message posted again for all shifts to let you know if Mr. Jameson calls.
Yeah, but, Jesse, I'd appreciate it if you didn't let Heather know about it. The whole thing just upsets her.
Well, of course, we won't mention it.
Good. Thank you. Both of you.
Sure.
That's funny.
What?
Why do you suppose he doesn't want his wife to know about this Mr. Jameson?
Well, I don't know, but he must have a reason. I mean, he's not the kind of man who would keep something from his wife without a reason. Besides, I'm sure that you have more important things to worry about.
Leslie. Oh, it is so good to see you back at the hospital. It hasn't been the same without you.
Thank you. I was so sad to hear.
Oh, well, thank you. And thank you for the beautiful flowers that you and Rick sent. My niece and I really appreciated them, and the note.
How is she?
She is just fine. As a matter of fact, she's staying with us for a while. I hope you'll have a chance to meet her.
Thank you. I hope I will, too.
Well, Leslie, Rick told me the good news about your license right after you called him. I don't have to tell you how happy I was to hear it.
Yeah, I'm very glad about it. At least that's one step out of the way, huh?
And that pin you're wearing.
Oh, yes, isn't it sweet? Rick gave it to me. It was his mother's.
It's beautiful. Excuse me. Sit down, please.
Leslie, I know that you and Steve have business
Dr.
to
Hardy.
discuss. I just wanted to stop in and say hello.
I'm so glad you did, and I hope soon we'll have a chance to sit down and us have a talk.
Oh, good. I'd love that. So I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Dr. Hardy, this is John Hapgood from the lab.
Yes, Mr. Hapgood.
I was just calling to see if you were able to get that handwriting sample for me.
Yes, it came in early this morning. I've given it to Dr. Weber, and he's going to bring it over to you during his lunch break.
Fine. I'll check it out as soon as he brings it in. It may take a couple of hours for me to give you a definite answer about its authenticity, but I'll make it as soon as possible.
Thank you. I don't have to tell you how anxious we are to find out about this.
I'm sure you are. A forged death certificate could open up a lot of questions, I would imagine.
I can't tell you how many. The possibilities are endless.